Hi everyone, this is Deborah and I'm doing another 15-minute challenge to clean out yet another tub. This one is called scraps. That's very useful, isn't it? So we'll throw scraps in the bin and we'll get started. First of all, let's set the phone. So the challenge, just as a reminder, is to work for 15 minutes in cleaning out the tub. Anything I don't like or I'm no longer in love with is going in the bin. The things that could be useful, such as any tools or pre-made ephemera, things like that, even some paper that I might want to keep. But I'm really looking at trying to make something first and also empty the tub so that I can keep organising my craft room. So let's go, 15 minutes on the clock. Okay, so I've got these strips and they are from the top of papers, and I've actually got a project at the moment that I'm doing with that paper, so I am going to keep those strips. Then I've got some book pages. I've been working with those on an upcoming project, but I've got plenty of that book left. Packet of stickers, always handy, don't know what they're doing in there. Bits of scraps. This is some printed ephemera that I've obviously used some of. This is a envelope and I've got that. I might be able to use that in the project today. What a cute little photo. Sorry folks, out. Watercolour paper will be kept. So will sari silk. And I've got a stamp stuck in there, but my stamps are in a box somewhere. I don't have time to put it away. Some end papers. They're not pretty. Bin. This is a print from a stamp that I own that I've been playing with. Out. More of that same paper, which is 49 and market paper, and as I said, I have a project on the go, so that's going to have to go in a pile and go in that particular project box. Some vintage paper can stay. This can go. More of this paper. This is a whole Shakespeare book. I've got thousands of pages on that. I'll keep the little buttons. I might make something with that. Black cardstock. Out. This has been hanging around for about a year now, and I always thought I'd make something with it. It's a graphic 45, a graphic fairy ephemera that I printed off a couple of years back. Bin, a little stamp can stay. Oh, look at that piece of tissue. What's that? That's an idea sheet. Maybe I should look at that from time to time and get some ideas from it. Old maps. That needs to stay. The card can stay. Paper bags, more paper bags. The map can probably go in the bin if I don't use it in this session. Oh, an order. We don't want to be looking at what I'm buying. This is a sample of how to do the pop-up that I made recently, the Alice Journal pop-up. I'll link to that if you haven't seen it, but that can all go in the bin. These are some cute little Alice things that somebody gifted me, so I'm definitely keeping those. And this is the sample Alice bin for that. Nick the Booksmith, I'll keep that because I might use some of those words. More map pages. What else have we got? Just maps, bin. We've got so many atlases. That's a pre-made thing and a stamp. Cardstock. This is all bin. That's one of my printed ephemera sheets. So I'm either going to use it or I'm going to throw it in the bin. This is all old. Oh, this is German paper. I might keep that. Almost a full sheet of Voyager's Fantastique. Some more stamps. Old cardstock. This is more of my printed ephemera. In fact, that's a little ephemera book that I've made. So I will put that into my ephemera pile, pre-made ephemera, because I could use that and put it into another journal. So that's going in the pre-made ephemera. A frame and an envelope can stay. That can go. A word. A word. Oh, some Tim Holtz paper. I'll think about that. That can be a substrate. Bin. And how's our time going? 11 minutes 17 and I've not yet made anything. Bin. These are prints that I've been playing with. Butterfly paper. Bin. These are the cue cards which I will keep because I've got a pile of those and I make things with them, and some tissue paper that can stay. Old Daphne's diary books, more of that Minte, which clearly I shouldn't have not bought. I actually might be able to do something with this right now. I'm just going to shove the box aside, but I promise I won't empty it or anything. I'll get it back how it was. I've started to make something here and I haven't finished it. The rest of it can go into the bin because, you know, I have this stamp, so I can always re-stamp that. But let's see what else we've got that we can stick on here. It's a bit grungy for that, isn't it? No, that's too big. Oh, some little buttons could go on there. And can I put some stamps? See, that stamp's just a bit too bright. I've already got a brownie sort of stamp on that, haven't I? I'll cut one of these clocks out. Love my Tim Holtz paper, but I do have a lot of it. And I always go to the stack. I never come back to the scraps, which, you know, maybe I have. Because this is why I don't come back to the scraps, I've just realised. Because I've got tubs and tubs with the word scraps on them. And I never look in them because it's all too daunting to actually open that box and have a look and see what's in there. That's why I'm challenging myself. I've got 15 minutes. I've got 9 minutes 27 left. Get some matte medium here and stick this on. I'm going to put the clock here. This actually folds, but I won't fold it. I could use it as the front of the journal. Let me see. It's 9 by 5, so it's probably a bit tall, but I can always give it a trim down or something like that. Get that stuck on well so it doesn't come up. And I've got some buttons. I'm going to stick them on here as well with some matte medium. Probably do better with glue, although this should stick it. If once they're dry, it'll stick. And then I've got this thing that says prosperity. You know, I don't know if I actually like that. So I'm going to cut the ITY off. And I'm going to cut it down. It's an old what brand? It may have even been a Tim Holtz flash cards. It's somebody's flash cards that came in a pack with all different words. I probably had it for about 12 years, never used it. Actually, that's too brown, not brown enough, is it? Oh, now I've glued it. That's okay, we'll soldier on because we've only got a few minutes. We'll stick that on there. I'm going to make it go over because what I've realised that I do not like is I don't like this stuff I've stuck down the side. So that's coming off. And I actually don't like those numbers. I mean, the numbers are fine, but I just don't like them on this particular piece. Okay. Straighten that up a bit. How's our time going? 7 minutes 11. Okay, 7 minutes 09. Tick, tick, tick. Okay. Until give it a squish around the outside. Tidy it up a bit. There you go. Another one for the ephemera pile over there with you. And what else have I got in this box? Time's ticking. Let's see, another one of those cards. In fact, I have so many of these cards, I'm almost at the point. Yep, bin, gone. Rejoice. I'm not sure I'll ever use Rejoice. A bit more old paper. Okay, that's pretty. This is from a lady gave me this when I was teaching a class. It's actually a pack of ephemera, and I remember now. And that is a new unfilled tea bag. That's something I've never seen. There's pretty paper. Yes. Oh, and look at this, some old computer paper with the punching on the side. Yeah, all of this was a gift. There's some serviettes and things. Oh my God, there's so much in this pack. And I'm not sure why I even took it out. because, oh, there's a puzzle piece. That wasn't in it. I know that because I know what my own stuff looks like. And a little card, a playing card with the thing on top. Some more ephemera. And that was what was in the pack that she gave me. So that's lovely. So I'm going to sort that into my different tubs of where I keep things like envelopes and old papers and, you know, interesting vintagey papers and things like that. So all of that can stay. This is a rub from the Yukon that I made in, oh, I don't know, ages ago, years ago. I might go back one day. That's a nice botanical. We will keep that. This can all go. That's a nice botanical page. I will keep that. Big dictionary. Got plenty of that. Cardstock. That can all go in the bin. Oh, we don't want to look at that. That's a bill. We'll have to blur that out. We don't want to see how much I'm spending on supplies. A little envelope. My chemist journal. Bit of chemist journal again. More maps. Pack of stamps. These are all little vintagey items. They'll have to stay. Little stamps, keep that. Bit of Tim Holtz paper. I've got like 3 packs of that, so that can go. I'm sick of that. That can go out. It's a printable. Another vintage ticket. What's this one? Oh yeah, nice botanical. Some more of that rub. And that can go. Oh, there's one more. A little ticket, vintage ticket. Okay, out goes another tub, gone. And just a few little things to put away and then some decisions to be made about this, and it's 3 minutes 53. So I stuck this onto this card and I don't like it. It's not sparking joy in me. I will keep these German pages. I only have one book that is actually written in German. I picked it up at an op shop a couple of years ago. And I like this stamp, so that's keeping. This is one that is a printable, and I printed it out and my printer didn't work. Don't even know why I didn't throw it in the bin at the time. An old map. And this, I will keep that because I could use that in a journal, so I'll add that to my ephemera supplies. And then a lovely serviette, and I'm going to keep that. And this time we have 3 minutes and 12 to spare. I've made only one piece of ephemera in this one, but I like it. It's a nice one, and everything else is in the bin, which is getting fuller by the minute. So I hope you're joining me in this challenge, and this is Deborah. I'll catch you at the next one. Cheers.